Hello girls, how are you? This is Teacher Yvonne. Please answer the following questions. What were you doing last night at 11 o'clock? What were you doing last Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning? What was your mom doing yesterday at 9 a.m.? All right, in your answers, you used past continuous because we use the past continuous to talk about actions that you were doing at a specific time in the past. Let's see. Past continuous is used to say that something was happening around a particular time in the past. For example, I was watching TV at 7 o'clock. Look at this. We have positive statement. We have the subject, I, was, the verb finishes in ing, reading, and the rest of the sentence, a book. I was reading a book. They were playing volleyball. Pay attention in the spelling of the verbs. In most verbs, we have to add ing. Play, playing. Watch, watching. Read, reading. When the verb ends in E, erase E and add ing. Bake, baking. B-A-K-I-N-G. We erase the letter E. Dance, dancing. Make, making. But be careful. In some verbs, you have to double the last consonant. For example, swim, swimming, double M. Run, running, double N. Cut, cutting, double T. Look at the picture. Last Sunday at 1 o'clock, Álvaro was riding his bike. Teresa was reading a book. Jonathan was running. Anna and Luis were playing with a ball. Paul was working on his computer. Susan was painting a picture. Can you give me 2 more examples, please? All right. Let's test your memory. What were you doing today at 7 o'clock in the morning? What were you doing yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning? What were you doing last Friday at 3 p.m.? What were you doing last Monday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon? What were you doing last night at 9 p.m.? Okay, you have a good memory. Very good. Now we have the second use of the past continuous tense. We also use the past continuous to say that an action that has been going on for some time was interrupted by another action. For example, I was eating when my grandma called. I was walking in the park when it started to rain. I was walking in the park is the action in progress. When it started to rain, it's the sudden action that interrupted the action in progress. I was walking in the park when it started to rain. I was studying when my mom arrived home. My dad was sleeping when the telephone rang. Read again the examples. Think and answer. I was walking in the park when it started to rain. I was studying when my mom arrived home. My dad was sleeping when the telephone rang. What do we use to mention the action in progress? Excellent! We use past continuous. Was walking, was studying, was sleeping. What do we use to mention the sudden action that interrupted the action in progress? Yes, simple past. Started, arrived, ran. It's your turn now. Look at the pictures and give me examples. Number 1, please. All right, they were watching TV when Mom arrived home. Number 2. Excellent. She was reading when the telephone rang. Number 3. Yes, he was reading when she saw him. Number 4. Great. They were talking when the accident happened. Excellent, girls. Okay, look at the picture. Yesterday, when the earthquake started, Alfredo was taking a shower. What about the other people? What were they doing when the earthquake started? Excellent! Maria was watching TV. Yes, Camila was watching TV. Very good. John and Oscar were painting the house. All right, Stella was watching TV. Very good. Ana and Julio were playing chess. What about number 7? What was Richard doing when the earthquake started? All right, he was studying. He was using the computer. He was doing his homework. Very good. Remember, use past continuous to say that something was happening around a particular time in the past. I was listening to music yesterday at 1 o'clock. Use past continuous to say that an action that has been going on for some time was interrupted by another action. I was sleeping when my sister called. I suggest you to see this video as many times you consider necessary to reinforce what we have learned today. Okay, girls, see you next time. Goodbye.